friends, Min here from On a Stamp Page. I'm back with another week of scrap hoarders, holiday, phantasmagorical. I don't know where I'm going with this, so I'm going to stop. But last week I showed you how to make some really fun and cute and easy embellishments, and this week I'm going to show you how you can turn those embellishments into quick and easy tags. And so I'm going to show you 3 different tags that go from simplest all the way up to most in-depth, but it's going to be a super quick video, so stay tuned, get your water, get your snack, let's go. So the first one that we're going to turn into a tag is this little snowflake, and literally you need 2 things to be able to do this. You need a piece of silver elastic string, or just really simple silver string, whatever you have, and then a tiny hole punch, okay? And all I have to do to make this into a little tag is to simply decide where I want my hole, punch the hole. I choose right in the middle of a scallop, put the thread through, and then tie it. Okay, it's as simple as that. And what I was actually thinking about last week when I was making this is that these would be so pretty as little homemade ornaments on a tree. Like, couldn't you see these just hanging from a tree? And so this might be a fun thing to give to a neighbor with a batch of cookies, and then they could use it as an ornament on their tree. Okay, and then I'm going to take some scissors and trim this down. And voila, you have your tag. You can write on the back of it. You could stamp on the back of it before you put it together if you want to, if you have a to and from stamp, which you'll see that I have a little bit later. But honestly, this is super quick and easy and such a fun way to create a little homemade tag. You could do all sorts of different colors. So there's tag number 1, shimmering snowflake. Next, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful tag. It looks so nice and vintage. It's got that shimmery card. So what I did was I took a piece of shimmery cardstock that I had from a scrap, and this is 2 inches by 4 inches. And then I've got my little embellishment that I made last week. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Stampin' Up! Punch that's probably retired, but it's a punch that creates this nice scallop and the tag feel that I'm going for. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to punch this little piece of paper into that tag. Okay? So now that it's a tag, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp my to and from. The to and from are from a Close to My Heart stamp set that I purchased a long time ago, like, you know, a few months ago. That feels like forever in the craft world. And I'm going to stamp this with my favorite licorice black ink from the Stamps of Life. And I'm just going to put it down here at the bottom. And then what I'm going to do, because this is going to cover up this part up here, I'm actually going to take some foam adhesive squares so that this pops up and I can put the ribbon behind it. And now I've got my tag part made. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this beautiful burgundy waffle ribbon that I had in my stash, and I'm going to take this and push it through the back up through the top, because I have the dimension in there, and I'm going to pull this until the ends meet, and then I'm simply going to tie both of them in a knot. Quick and easy, and how elegant are these? These would be so nice. Like, I don't drink alcohol. Yes, please don't come at me, but I don't drink alcohol, but these would be so pretty on like a jar of cider or whatever you like to drink to give to a host or a hostess for a Christmas party. I think these would be gorgeous. So that's tag number 2. Tag number 3 uses my little Clarice that I love. She's so cute. And this one's just a smidgen bit more jazzed up than the others, because I thought this would be kind of fun to put on like a little child's gift. So what I did was I took this eggplant paper that I originally thought was dark brown because it was in the wrong package for my scraps. And this is, again, 4 by 2. And instead of doing the fancy scallop this time, I'm going to use this simpler tag topper to punch the top of this paper. Now that that's done, I'm going to take a piece of 1 3/4 inch by 3 inch pattern paper to be my mat, and I'm actually going to adhere this to my tag. As you can see, this came from my scraps and it's a double-sided piece of paper, but I felt like this fun mustard color was kind of an interesting twist, and I'm going to take that same 2 from stamp as before and some licorice black ink, and I'm going to stamp right down there. Then I'm going to take my little Clarice and I'm going to add some dimensional foam to the back of her. And I'm going to pop her right up here on top. You could do the same thing with Hermie the Elf as well, but I wanted to do my little Clarice. Then I've got this fun double-sided satin ribbon, red and white. I got it on clearance a really long time ago for 50 cents, so I felt like it was about time that it made its appearance. And I'm going to go through the hole, pull these until the ends meet, and do the same that I did with the waffle ribbon by tying both of these into the knot. And there I have 2 darling Clarice tags that are ready to go on gifts for 2 of my nieces, I think. Thank you guys so much for stopping by to take a peek as I created 3 quick holiday tags using scraps from my hoard. I hope that you join us for the rest of the scrap hoarders and that you see all the amazing tags and tree toppers that they're making today as well. And I will be back again next week with one last video where I make cards using scraps for the holidays. So until then, hugs and happy holiday crafting, friends. Bye.